If you saw that your opponent was clearly more muscular than you, would you continue the fight to save face or quietly slink away? In the animal kingdom, predators hunt prey. That's just how things go naturally. This video will look at 10 times predators messed with the wrong prey. Although it's hard to imagine that a lion loses its target, not all hunts are the same. These prey do not give up and fight back the predator and win the fight unexpectedly. Let's dive right in. Number 10. Crocodile eats cheetah. Most living things on the planet know not to go anywhere near crocodiles or crocodile-infested waters. It's really just asking for trouble, yet some animals continue to do so. This cheetah was simply enjoying a refreshing sip of water at a nearby watering hole, apparently unaware that the water was full of crocodiles. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a crocodile launches out of the water and grabs the cheetah. Sadly, the cheetah lost its life in this unfortunate encounter. The whole point here is that everybody should stay away from crocodiles. But of course, you could also accept this advice. To like the video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. Number 9. Lion vs. Honey Badger. You might not be shocked by this if you know honey badgers, so you know how wild and aggressive they can be. This also includes when there's a hungry lion around ready to chow down on them. That's what happens in this video. We see a huge lion preying on a small honey badger. Still, the honey badger answers the attack with a challenging activity as soon as the lion gets close. The honey badger goes back a bit but has his eyes on the lion. Number 8. Jaguar vs. Cayman. Caymans are the last animals you want to mess with. These crocs native to the Amazon basin are known to attack humans unprovoked and have the jaws to bite your limbs clean off. But unfortunately for this cayman, the jaguar wasn't going to go down without a fight. The jaguar ambushed the cayman and dragged the 8-foot reptile out of the water. Suffice to say, this meal will last the jaguar a while. Number 7. Giraffe kicks lion. Generally speaking, giraffes are among the most docile and gentle animals you'll find. But when they get mad, they kick a lot. It's unsuspecting predators that find themselves receiving a kick from a big old giraffe leg. These lions thought they had found dinner, but when they began the hunting process, they discovered that the giraffe wasn't willing to be eaten. This giraffe was prepared to fight for its life, and the only way it knew how was to kick madly. Whenever the lion got a little bit closer, the giraffe made sure to give it a nice, swift, powerful kick to the face. Eventually, the lions got so bored of getting kicked in the face that they just decided to give up. Number 6. Water buffalo versus lion and crocodile. An old bull buffalo's life hangs in the balance. It gets cornered between a pack of lions pursuing from land and massive crocs attacking from the river. It had run to take cover. The buffalo got isolated from the herd when the pack of lions attacked. Luckily, only a few lions were chasing behind it first. It nearly gets caught in the jaws of a massive crocodile swimming nearby. Fortunately, the other buffaloes rushed in and scared off the lions just as the cornered bull had gotten free of the crocodile's grip. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Number 5. Wolves vs. muskox. Wolves are among the most dangerous animals on the planet and one of the most capable predators. But what happens when the prey is more intelligent than them? These snow wolves have decided that their next meal will be this herd of muskox. There's just one problem. The muskox have no interest in dying today. When the prey fights back, what can the predator do eventually? The muskox manages to scare the wolves away for good, forcing them to realize that there's absolutely no chance of scoring a meal here today. The wolves reluctantly retreat, heading off to find some animals who are actually willing to let themselves be killed and eaten. Good luck finding one of those. Number 4. Penguins against Petrel. This group of emperor penguin chicks is old enough to leave their icy home for the first time. Out of nowhere, a giant petrel appears, a predatory bird that specializes in eating chicks. It is much bigger than the young penguins. Even if they try to flee as fast as possible, they're still quite clumsy. One of the chicks is grabbed by its neck feathers, but the others are not ready to let down their friend in peril. So they all form a protective circle and they defiantly stand all together against the petrel. Suddenly, a penguin shows up to save the day, and it stands right between the petrel and the chicks. The petrel knows not to mess with the adult penguins as they are the feistiest. Number 3. Ant versus snake. Ants may be tiny, but they are the last animals you want to mess with. If you think we're exaggerating, wait then. When they bite or sting you, their stings are excruciating, and imagine the time they attack in numbers. The resulting attack could lead to a fatality. These snakes are fierce, and they have tough protective scales. Ants will keep biting and ripping off bite-sized pieces of the snake until they manage to get a soft spot. Then the actual feast begins. Number 2. Squirrel fights Cobra to protect her babies. Squirrels are considered easily frightened animals with little defense against more giant predators. But this isn't always true. Look at this little animal defying the cobra snake. This brave little squirrel has a lot to lose. She's protecting her babies. This mama uses her fluffy tail as a decoy so the cobra can't bite her body. It also exposes her to appear bigger and more powerful. But still, what can a squirrel do against such a ferocious predator? Well, what our little warrior did next will blow your mind. The squirrel digs a tiny hole in the sand where she throws some sand on her back to give the illusion of it being a baby squirrel. Then the cobra attacks, but only to literally bite the dust. The cobra is too tired and simply backs off and leaves. Number 1. Cat versus monkey. Cats and dogs are usually seen as enemies, so whenever they get in a fight, we tend to think that dogs win. I guess the same can happen in monkeys and cats fights. Actually, it can't be easily imagined that these two are getting along very well, mainly because the monkeys are bigger than the cats. But that's not the case we want to show you today. This cat is minding its own business when the monkey shows up. Apparently, the small cat is not interested in making new friends. It simply wants the monkey to go away. A hissing sound and quick slaps on the monkey is more than enough to reveal that the cat is not really interested in the monkey's company. Which of these scenes was most interesting to you? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, be sure to click on the recommended videos on the left and right side of the screen for more awesome binge-worthy content from us. See ya!